Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jarren Duran. That one outside. And away we go this afternoon.
No
First pitch, 135.
This one popped up. Albies. And there's one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Trevor Story.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And he swings over the top there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's two down.
Batting third, right fielder.
Two outs, base is
Wilyer
empty.
Abreu.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that one missing low. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses, and that's ball three. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently, hitting better than 350 this month.
Now snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. And that's down and away.
3 balls, no strikes.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Marcelo Meyer will hit next. There's a strike. And a
That's a
slider
ball.
misses down and away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And it hits the base to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but
Abraham
very
Toro.
difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Two outs, bases full. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. And that's a strike. Abreu on third. Narvaez at second. Meyer at first. 2 out of the inning. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Sale delivers. This one high in the air to left center. Verdugo pulls that one down, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park and getting to start, Walker Buehler.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Drake Baldwin in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
One ball.
I think he was
one
sitting
strike.
off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Base hit center field. Throw into third. Save.
Nope.
And now
Save.
second and third with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on
fourth.
time and fluid in that
First
swing.
baseman.
Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those
Olsen.
always feel good.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Matt Olson getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. Second and third here. 1 away.
Ball.
Not
2-2.
close with that one. Ball 2. And that just misses.
That's when you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here is Austin Riley. Misses again, 5 in a row.
The last thing he
ball,
wants
no
is to hit
strike.
the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he takes a strike. Bueller fires. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's the 0-2. Base hit center field. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. Swing and a foul out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw over to Toro. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 and draw even again. End of the first from Truist Park. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading
top
off
of the
for
second,
Boston,
and stepping in for
second
Boston,
baseman,
Christian Campbell. Sale back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Sale ready. Just missed. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
That's the third. Riley fires to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch misses.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Swinging a foul straight back. And Sale deals. In the air out towards right center. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren
Now
Duran.
batting Jarren Duran. Flied out his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Now 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Williams. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Duran off of first with two away. That one to first. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with
right
two
fielder,
away.
Two
Wilyer
consecutive
Abreu.
base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, two outs. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. No runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Williams.
Now it's the shortstop, Luke Williams. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count 1-2. That's inside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Abreu makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right
Back to the
fielder,
leadoff spot in the Braves
Ronald
lineup.
Acuna Jr.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a
Now
result for
batting,
that at bat.
catcher,
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Singled and scored his first time. This one lifted in the air, left field. Durant makes the catch. That is the inning. Braves strand 1. Score remains 2-2. And we're back.
Leading
And here's
off
the
for the Red
catcher,
Sox,
Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez.
Narvaez getting the start at catcher, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch misses, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Verdugo ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. An absolute smash to left. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike at the knees.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Ball 1 there. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Trevor Story now. Flied to left his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play.
Oh, gets dirty from his backside. Nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. It's a bomb. A solo shot. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Matt Olson. He reached out a walk his first time. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit.
Now batting,
Austin Riley at the plate.
Austin Riley.
No, that's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Buehler turns, kicks, fires. That's in there, and now 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Olson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Albies now at the plate. RBI single his last time up. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out.
Now batting left.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1.
Verdugo.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at bat to try to get something to hit hard.
0-1 now. Buehler deals. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. Braves get 1 on the big fly. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the 4th. Joe stepping in for Boston. Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that is out of play.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Grounds one to short. Throw on to Olsen. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. And
That's
another ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound
Now
in a moment. New pitcher for the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach.
56.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 2. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Bottom of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Outside low. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And now the count is even.
2-2.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Digging in,
Now
Luke
batting,
Williams.
shortstop.
Flied to right his first time.
Williams.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
And foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Rafaela snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the
Acuna
lineup.
Jr.
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And a strike. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela makes the catch, inning over. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Rafael Montero up and throwing. Bummer getting loose as well. The 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the
Now
count,
batting,
you've got to come
right
into the
fielder,
zone, and then
Julio
guys have a
Abreu.
better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Go ahead run on base. And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Devers on at first, nobody out. Upstairs. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, one out. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Abraham Toro.
And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. He's been a great free agent sign. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. And now Drake Baldwin. Buehler back to work. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's his 6th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Out in front and foul to the left side. Out in front, rip foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Olsen in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Ball, no strike.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
And Kenny Jensen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Walker Buehler will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Garrett
Boston.
Crochet gets handed the
Number
rock out of the
35.
pen.
Big swing and miss stuff
Garrett
right here,
Crochet.
Boone. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Man at second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Late swing fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And he chases that one. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. Strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs. Next offering misses down and away. Christian Campbell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. And downstairs, Campbell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2023. Slider right there.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Ceddanne Rafaela.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missed. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him.
Now
High fastball, even a little above the zone. But such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Spencer Schwellenbach will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Number 49.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Rafaela stands at second with 2 gone. Inside, just missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And fouled off. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. In there, and it's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And this is inside. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Alex Verdugo. Just missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weisser appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. That one's in there, and the count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering way upstairs. Swings and misses, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now
Michael Harris the second, the next to hit.
Michael Harris the second.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. And it remains 2-2. That one is upstairs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground, Campbell slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 3.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
Down and in, moved his feet. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. Nice grab. Off balance feet. There's one. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And that's outside. And the 1-0. That's a little bit low. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Abraham Toro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there, and it's 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Whitlock.
Now
Should be a
pitching
good
for
first
Boston.
matchup for him here. He's been doing
Number
a great
22.
job against right-handed bats so
Garrett
far this
Whitlock.
season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And here is
Leading
Ronald
off
Acuna
for the
Jr.
Braves,
Not
right
your
fielder,
prototypical leadoff
Ronald
guy. Gets
Acuna
on base,
Jr.
yes, but also some power. Missed with a
1-0.
changeup. 1-0. That catches the corner.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Sit down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcel
2 outs,
Ozuna.
base is empty. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. And it's
1-1.
even up to Ozuna. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daysbel Hernandez.
Now
25th
pitching for
appearance
the
of the year
Braves.
for him.
Number 62, Daysbel Hernandez.
And here's the first baseman,
Leading off for the
Abraham
Red
Toro.
Sox, first baseman, Abraham Toro.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Inside. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Throw on to Olsen, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's Trevor Story, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Campbell. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one ripped. That's back. That one opts against the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Making a move at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Rafaela will hit next. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Jump throw, and they get the out. One left for the Red Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back at Truist Park, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Whitlock back to work. And there's the strike. That
1-1.
misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball.
Next
No.
offering is down low. They're
Vivo.
down 3-1.
One strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's
Full
sink
count.
has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's the pitch to Olsen. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Austin.
Here comes Austin Riley. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Olsen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's
No
0-2.
2 strikes.
And
That's
that
the
one
ball.
cutting but missing down low. Center field. And there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies updated.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Now in for the Braves, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball.
Runners at
1
first
strike.
and second with 1 gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
One-zero.
In the dirt, blocked. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Three-0 down. And that's in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Olsen around third. Now a long throw home. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Williams getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The batter now, Jaron Duran.
Left fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. On target. He got him. Nice play.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
He's 2 outs away. Raffy coming to the plate now. On the ground to third, Riley. And Devers is set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Swings through that one out in front that time. 1 strike away. Ripped to short. On to first. Ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.